Hey guys, it's Miss Z. I'm here and I'm using abcya.com/animate and I am making an animation. I'm here to show you how you can make your own easy animation. So before I started this, I made this little stick figure little girl, and I'm going to show you how you can do things with it. So I want to take this girl and I want to give her pom-poms and I want to show her cheering. So the first thing I need to do is, I know on frame 3 I want the little girl to appear. So what I can do is I can go back to frame 2 and I can copy frame, and I'm going to click over to frame 3 and I'm going to paste, and so there she is. So if I see, there she is, and here she is again. And it looks like something kind of weird happened with the shoes, but it's okay. It's not a perfect program. So what I would do here is I would go ahead and I would draw my little pom-poms. So I'm going to draw those really, really quick, and then I'll come back. Alright, so as you can see, I just drew some quick pom-poms, and I want to make it look like these pom-poms are kind of shaking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to frame 4 where there's nothing there, and I'm going to actually go back and copy the girl without the pom-poms. Copy frame, and then I'm going to click over here to frame 4 where there's nothing, and I'm going to paste the frame. Now I want to know what the pom-poms on frame 3 look like, because I want the pom-poms on frame 4 to be a little different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click right here where it says show previous frame, and see how they're kind of faded. Like the real pom-poms are real bright colored, but right here they're faded, so that lets me know that that's from the previous slide. So now I'm going to draw some new pom-poms, and I'll come back and show you. Okay, so now you can see I drew some new pom-poms, and what I want to have happen is I want, from when we jump from 3 to 4, see how they kind of look like there's some cool pom-pom stuff happening? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, and I see that number 3 is on odd and number 4 is on an even, and I want it to actually say something. I want it to say 820, because that's the score we want to try to get on the CRCT. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write on frame 4, I'm going to write 820. Eight. Two. And hopefully you'll be better at this. I'm not using a mouse. I'm actually just using the keypad mouse. It's a little bit more difficult. 820. So then I'm going to go back over here to 4, and I want to see the previous frame, and I'm just going to kind of trace what I just did. And it's not going to be perfect, right? But it'll be close. And I kind of like that it'll show a little bit of movement. And you'll see what I mean in just a second. So 8, 2. Ooh. All right. So now I'm going to go back here, and I can see this is my odd frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this frame, and then on every odd frame I'm going to paste it. And I'm going to turn off the show previous. I just want it to be blank. So on every odd one. So paste. And I'm going to copy it again, and I'm going to go to an odd frame, and I'm going to paste. I'm going to copy it again, I'm going to go to odd frame, and I'm going to paste. Copy it again, go to an odd frame, and I'm going to paste. Okay, do it one more time. Copy a frame, go to an odd one, and paste. So now I'm going to go back here to number 4, which was my even one, and I'm going to copy this frame, and I'm going to start pasting it in all the even ones. Paste, copy, I go to frame 8, and paste. Copy, go to frame 10, and paste. We have 11. Oh, there's something in 12, so let's try it one more time. Copy frame, go to 12, and paste. Copy frame, go to 14, and paste. So I think I have something that looks kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play, and I'm also going to click a loop, and it'll just kind of continuously play it until I tell it to stop. So I'm going to click on loop, I'm going to click on play, and let's see what happens. So that's pretty cool, right? So there we go. It has saying we want to get an 820. There we are. And it can be something as simple as this. Okay, so the last thing I want to show you is how to save, which is especially cool. So what I'll do is I'll click right here on Save Animation. And we have to wait a second. Depending on how long your animation is, it might take more time. Here we are, waiting and waiting. Okay, so then I'm going to click OK, and it's going to say, where do you want to save it? I want you to go to Computer, and I want you to save it to your lunch number. Okay, I'm not going to save to my lunch number because I don't like saving there for me. I'm going to save to my desktop, and I want you to call it CRCT animation. Okay? And I'm going to call mine animation 2 because I've made 2 now. And when you save it to your lunch number, I'll be able to go find it later. And what we're going to do is we're going to put these as part of our CRCT Pep Rally. So I'm going to click Save. Okay? And now, actually, if I go and I click and I search for CRCT animation 2, there it is. If I click to open it, it's going to open up a web page, and there it is right there. There's my 820 getting all excited, okay? So I hope that this helps you out, and I hope that you consider using some of what you've learned today to make your own super cool animation.